Moving to this now, the District 6 Museum in Cape Town is commemorating 58 years since District 6 was declared an area for white people only during apartheid. For the last 30 years, the museum has documented and archived the stories of people who were forcibly removed from the area and also been active in the land restitution process. Homes have been rebuilt and some former residents are returning. Yazeed Kamaldien has this report.
The District 6 Museum is commemorating the day 58 years ago when District 6 was declared a whites-only area and its 60,000 residents were forcibly displaced to other parts of Cape Town. I'm now going to be joined by the museum director to be telling us more about the importance of this commemoration. Good afternoon and welcome to Newzroom Afrika.
Hi, good afternoon. Thank you so much for speaking to me.
So the commemoration of this day seems to be important. We see people have gathered here, we see older people, former residents. Why is this important for the museum to keep this alive?
Well, we absolutely have to keep the story alive. I'm just going to go back on the facts. We know when this started. We commemorate 1966. We've been in this new democracy for 30 years. Look at the amount of claimants versus who has received compensation, whether it's land, whether it's return, whether it's money. And the numbers just don't add up. We've been here and we're going to be here for as long as this continues.
I mean, we are standing on land. This is where people were removed from. This is District 6. So tell us about the event. You bring people together, you bring former residents together to essentially what is the essence of the event?
So the essence of the event really, this is the commemorative day. The actual day is the 11th of February 1966. We're commemorating it today instead of tomorrow, simply because we wanted to accommodate our former residents. They are driving in and coming via public transport from areas that they've been moved to, which is very, very far, and Saturdays are easier to get transport than Sundays. So that's firstly why we're doing it today. The event actually started at Cape Peninsula University of Technology, where we have a cairn of stones. It's in the old Hanover Street, and it's become a very, very important place of memory. We come, we bring our stones, we write messages. It looks like a heap of rubble from if you're just passing it. Well, once you access CPUT and you'll see this kind of pyramid of stones. It lacks meaning if you look at it in isolation from the story. The story is, these are the stones and the rubble that's left behind. This comes from the earth that our residents are so absolutely attached to, the earth that was snatched away from them, that they get back in pieces. There are phased developments for some residents to return. But the majority of it, I mean, if you scan the camera, you'll just see there are informal housing that's happened. It's rocks lying all over. It's a place of memory. To think that this is what apartheid did, it literally reduced people's homes, memories, livelihoods and everything to just bare earth. And we come here every year and we salt the earth. We want to claim that which does not technically belong to us anymore because it's been removed. And that is the importance of today's event.
Why is it so important for the museum to document and archive the stories of forced removals?
I think we are an important stakeholder. The museum is sort of almost a conduit where former residents come to. We run programs for former residents. We have employed some of them who do storytelling at the museum. We also a place of education. We want to remind future generations, and it's contained in history and English and life orientation in terms of subjects at school level, and we want to teach people this is what actually happened. We are in the business of memory. We are in the business of living memory. We are in the business of collecting all that trauma and documenting it, repackaging it and saying to people, this is what happened in the past, don't let this happen in the future. And it's ironic because we are living through really tumultuous times in our contemporary history, and we need to see what the effect eviction has on the human population.